Hey, let me talk to you for a moment about the ECT1250, because the first time you set it on your desk, it gives you this quiet sense of, finally. Not loud, not flashy, just that feeling of owning something built to match the way you work, think, and move. This is for the person who values clarity over chaos. Someone who needs a machine that keeps up with their responsibilities, their ideas, their pace. Someone who can instantly recognize when a system is built with real intention instead of shortcuts. Before you sink into this fully, check the current price and stock. Slim towers with strong internals tend to fluctuate without warning. You know that moment when your old desktop finally reaches its limit. Maybe it lagged when you were juggling multiple tasks. Maybe it struggled with heavy spreadsheets or froze when you had several monitors open. Maybe you just got tired of waiting for it to catch up. Walking away from that phase feels like lifting a weight off your whole workflow. You stop fighting your setup and finally feel supported by it. Using the ECT1250 every day, you start to notice how calm and smooth everything becomes. Apps open cleanly. Multitasking doesn't feel like a gamble anymore. You run meetings, documents, browsers, chats, all at once, and the system never feels stressed. It's the kind of performance that feels invisible because everything just works the way you always wanted it to. Picture your desk with 2 or 3 monitors plugged in, each one running something important, your workflow on one side, research on another, communication on the third. Or imagine a long workday where you switch between video calls, dashboards, editing, and planning without the machine slowing down. Or maybe you're the kind of person who uses your system for work during the day and entertainment at night. This tower handles the switch easily. And if you're debating whether now is the time to upgrade, don't sit on it too long. Office-focused hardware tends to spike in price out of nowhere, and stock can shift fast. If part of you wonders whether this is too simple or not enough, that doubt disappears once you use it. The surprise benefit is how clean everything feels. You expect reliability. What you don't expect is how organized your digital life suddenly becomes when your system stops dragging. The balance, the silence, the stability, that's the part that catches you off guard. And then you feel that small sense of pride. Not the show-off kind. The quiet kind. The kind where you look at your workspace and think, yeah, this feels like me now. Like your tools finally reflect the standard you hold for your work. Pros: you feel smoother multitasking, quicker responses, calmer performance, more workspace freedom with multiple monitors, and a system that makes your day feel lighter. Cons: it isn't built for heavy gaming and the slim chassis leaves little room for big internal upgrades. At some point, you stop comparing specs and admit you already know which machine aligns with your day-to-day life. You choose the one that matches the future you're actually building toward. If the ECT1250 feels like the desk upgrade you've been delaying, check the link, see the current price, and take the step before you look back wishing you moved sooner.